Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. How about a do-over? I was here at this spot just a few days ago, not long ago. Got caught in a massive downpour. I know the skies here don't look any better than that day, but trust me, there's way less chance of rain this afternoon. We're real close to sunset. It's only about 2 hours away, maybe less. Let's check it out. We're gonna put out 2 lines for catfish. We got them hooked up. Let's go look at them. At this first position, we've got a 3-ounce no roll, just like on the other one, but over here is a smaller hook than the other one. That's a 6/0 octopus style circle hook with a smaller piece of skipjack. Let's go look at the other one. Over here, like I said, another 3-ounce no roll. Down here, it's an 8/0 Gamakatsu octopus hook with a gill head. We're gonna start out with that because that was already pre-cut, but I think we might try an even bigger bait here if that's successful or we lose it. But we're gonna start with the one that was already loose in the bait bag. Little choppy out here with the wind, not horrible, but it is a little breezy. I want to do some topwater fishing, but I don't think it's the best conditions, but we'll give that a go. But look, that crane is gone, the golden one. All right, let's do our first cast. This is the one with the skipjack. I want to know if there's white bass in here. I bet there are, because this canal connects to the river not far from here. So feasibly they could get in here. They should be in here. I brought stuff for white bass along with catfish gear. Let's just put this right out there. Not the most distant cast I could do here. Almost in the middle. It's just over a drop off. All right, looking good. Last time in this position, a barge went by and pulled me into a snag. Hopefully I don't hit one today. There are snags here. I don't always hit them. Ooh. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the topwater thing, even though it's just not the best conditions because of this wind. But there's this gator over here. Let's see if we can get his attention with this, get him closer in. I want to see what size he is. He looks maybe 6 feet, might be bigger or smaller, but somewhere around 6, I think. That gator is just to the left of me, about 20 to 30 feet out. I don't want to catch him. That's not the idea here. It's just popping this topwater. He might be bigger than 6. He might actually be reaching 7 feet. He's got a pretty long tail. Gators really love topwater stuff, especially when it's moving like that. But he might not be willing to play. All right, there's no joy from throwing anything for white bass at the moment, but there is a barge, and that might bring some joy. That gator is still hanging out. Gets close, and then he goes far, and then comes back close. He is pretty good size, got a pretty big head on him. I just hope this barge doesn't pull me into a snag like the other day. I've always said that can happen when a barge is going by. This one's going kind of slow, so maybe not. It is a good chance. There is a good chance that we will get a bite from this barge coming by. Come on, dude. This gator has gotten really close and he's just swam into the line here. Come on, man. I'm not scared of these guys, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go swimming with them. I just get annoyed by them though, quite often. They wanna just camp in front of you. He was here first, so it's not, and I don't think because of his presence that I'm not gonna catch fish. Probably will catch fish. It is slow right now. He is a pretty good sized one, maybe not super long, maybe 7 feet, but just look at the size of his head. And we're getting a real treat here because we can see his tail as he swims. It's coming up out of the water a little bit, just the top of it. So no harm done. I mean, they're gonna do that when they're going back and forth here. This is a good spot for bait, and he might just be fishing too. So let's leave him be, let him get at it. Maybe we can both catch fish here. He's come over here now. He's real close to the other line. Are you swimming under it? Yeah, man, it's the second time in a row. Keep your distance, buddy. Just brought this up to look at it. Looks like crabs have been getting at it. Wow, he's coming really close now. I'm gonna change this bait out because it's pretty tore up from crabs. You see that? Wow. Oh, spooked him. That was super close, as close as he's been. Another head, a little bit bigger. I thought I heard an outboard coming. Skiers. It's always difficult when they're coming through because you can't, they don't see me, they don't know I'm here. You gotta figure out what side of the canal they're gonna pass you on. He might see me, no, he might not. So if he's gonna come in really close, I need to drop these lines. He's turning around because he dropped his rider. They're skiing or boarding or something, tubing. Okay, yes. Finally. This canal can be good and this canal can be bad for fishing, but it has a lot of cats in it. And it's usually okay around this time, like right as the sun is about to go down. There was a lot of faff to get to this point, just a lot of BS to go through. There we go. Decent looking blue cat. Yeah, you're right. Wow. Nice and clean. Really nice sunset this afternoon. You can go back. I'm gonna put on another piece of skipjack and stay here till it gets dark. See what else we can do here. That looks really amazing, huh? People always ask me in these videos that go like this one's going, why I fish at bad spots. Well, the truth is that this isn't necessarily a good spot. It's not necessarily a bad spot. Some spots are just spots that you go fish at because of conveniences. They're close by, they're easy to get to, you know, that kind of thing. Sometimes a good spot is a bad spot. I mean, some days are good, some days are bad. It is what it is. It's just a chill spot. But yeah, there's one of the most important reasons why I like this spot. Not only do I catch fish here, but usually get these really nice sunsets without much in the way of viewing it. When I go to a spot a few times in a row and it's bad each time, I'll start going there less and less. I'll let a lot of time go by without going there, and then you'll see me back at that spot to see if things have improved, because sometimes some spots are better at certain times of the year, and other times you just never know when it's going to be good or bad. Sometimes this is pretty bad after they've been pumping a lot. Other times it's bad just for no reason. You have no idea why you're having such a bad day there. But yeah, one of the things about this particular canal is, even though it's connected to the river, it's quite big. It's a big system over here on the West Bank, and it's hit pretty heavily by juggers and other fishermen, so it does have a lot of pressure. Though, you know, you come out here and get little cats and all of a sudden, bam, a 48 pounder will be on. So it does have its monsters and it does have its babies, and it's got helicopters that keep circling, annoying the dickens out of me. Oh, look at this. I saw a bit of a slack line and went to investigate. We've got a slight tap. I'm gonna watch it for a second because that could be a crab. There's a lot of crabs out here today. This is that skipjack again. There we go. That might be a fish. That was a good little tap right there. Let me see, let me touch this, feel the tension. Yeah, he's coming in on me. Yeah, there we go. We're hooked up. There's the ski boat again. Stay on that side. I haven't been out here for over 2 hours yet, so it's not a big loss of time for me. Like I said, sometimes this spot's only good right here when you got this in front of you. Oh, got some beaver tail action. That's a little bit better of a fish too. He's just a little bigger than that first one. Maybe twice the size, or close to. Angle you down a little bit so you can see the action. Just another decent eater size, real clean looking. Well, let me get a better look at him. Yeah, actually, I would say yes, I'm correct. That is a very clean looking fish. Actually, a really nice, clean looking eater size. But this is your lucky day. You bought the right ticket. It's just a ride. Free one. There you go. All right, guys, let's get another piece of skipjack. Looks like we're going to go through the whole skipjack here. Everything is coming up skipjack. Sometimes you really got to ask yourself, what is a bad fishing spot? It's always different for everybody, because I think it's about preference. There are some metrics to gauge it by, such as, do you hit more snags than you catch fish? Do you get harassed by people more often than not? Stuff like that. Even the best fishing spots come with their problems. There we go. Problems that only occur every now and then, maybe. You know, like a lot of good places, you're gonna get interrupted by ski boaters. And anywhere in Southeast Louisiana, just about everywhere in Southeast Louisiana, you're gonna have a gator park right in front of you till he decides you don't have any marshmallows or popcorn. Wonder if we should check this big bait. I like this spot a lot in summer when there's an overcast sky, because if there's no overcast sky and you come out here earlier, you just get a cook because there's no, but that's just a Southeast Louisiana story, isn't it? A lot of fishing spots just don't have shade. There are some that do. I'm lucky to have a few. Oh, yeah, maybe this is just a one for a reason to call this a bad spot to catch fish here, but I hit snags sometimes. Oh, we're coming up out of it. Is this a snag or what? Here we go. I don't think we lost anything. There's a lot of junk in this canal. I mean, it's an industrial canal for sure. What is up with this helicopter? It's been doing this for 30 minutes. It's not because of me. And don't you start thinking that I call all bad spots good spots, or that there are spots that I've been to that I just straight up call it a bad spot. And maybe I went there once, maybe you saw one video and you haven't seen anything else. there's some of them, like Harvey Canal right there where it hits the river. Yeah, that's a bad spot for people and snags. All right, guys, it's 9 o'clock. I didn't want to fish past 9. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will see you next time.